What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga. This time I'll be starting the third chapter of the Golden Age arc, which I'm really looking forward to. I think I did end up, like I mentioned last reaction, I think I've ended up reading this chapter. I think I will be covering chapter 4 as well, but I didn't read chapter 4 on my own time, so after this one will be the last of the chapters I've read on my own time, apart from, like I mentioned beforehand, I think chapter 14 or so, somewhere around again the wood scene with Guts. But looking forward to this, as again it's been quite a while. Really awesome cover here with Guts's, not one of my favourite kind of suits of armour, but still a very cool looking one. Here again, you got to really appreciate the detail, haven't you? Again, as much as I don't like it, it is fucking detailed to hell, isn't it? It looks like you can just pick it up, put it on, doesn't it? Crazy. Yeah, let's get started in chapter 3. Let me know what you guys think of this chapter though down in the comment section. Again, I will be trying to do chapter 4 as well. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. I should be able to get chapter 4 done. They are reasonably short now after the first few. But yeah, we ended up killing Gambino, didn't we? I don't remember this chapter quite as fondly as I remember the ones with Donovan. Maybe fondly is the wrong word. Quite as prominently as the ones with Donovan. So that's why I was kind of wary if I had read this one or not. But I believe I had. It wouldn't make sense for me not to. But again, it has been a little while. Yeah, that's the devil's luck, isn't it? Look how close Gambino's blade was. Nars hit. You. Amazing. Wow, I'm amazed he can talk with that sword in his throat. You killed Shisu. But he didn't. He had nothing to do with that death. It was the plague. I can kind of understand, because Guts really does bring death everywhere he goes, and with the mark now, that's even more true. It's crazy that it was actually bringing death to so many people without the mark, isn't it? Now you think about it, maybe he was just kind of cursed. He did very much have a cursed birth, didn't he? So could very much be understandable. But it's just, again, it's funny how the mark actually does bring death to everyone around him. But beforehand, it was still bringing death to everyone around him. So maybe the mark didn't actually change all that much. Yeah, I can kind of understand Gambino's point of view, of course, as well. Bring this motherfucker in. You die, your wife dies, you lose your leg, everything important to you goes away. Again, I love that shot last episode of Guts standing where his leg was. Again, just encapsulates that perfectly, doesn't it? He falls to the ground. And I'm pretty sure people now find Guts, don't they, with Gambino's dead body. And the place is getting set on fire. Gambino? Guts sweating profusely. A tent's on fire. Night raid? It's Guts' tent. And here they are. Fire raging. A dead Gambino. Guts. You. Whoa. What the hell's going on here? Did you kill him, Guts? Damn you. Answer me. As he takes his sword out and gets sliced in the arm for it. Ugh. You little creep. What? Wait a sec. I didn't. Is that another black guy? There are a fair few more black guys in the manga already, isn't there, than there was in the anime. Quite surprising to see actually so early on. The surprising thing is that the Japanese draw them because again you hear, well, I hear stories that Japanese people really don't see any in their lifetime, mostly, especially those in the countryside, but they're a very rare occurrence, so quite interesting. Except for the weebs, probably. Been an influx of weebs into Japan. Get back here! Wah! Damn it! So the whole thing's pretty much on fire now. Why? Why is this happening? Good question. And I think you just cursed, my dude. Although, maybe this is a less of a curse and more of a blessing. In disguise, perhaps, for Guts. I guess not, because it does eventually lead him towards the path with Griffith and such, so maybe not, but for now, I think it's a little bit of a blessing in disguise. Getting away from Gambino and his men. What's going on? What? A night raid? Gambino. Gambino was murdered. Say what? It was Guts. Guts went and killed Gambino. You're kidding? What the hell? No, it's true. This is the thanks that bastard gave him after living under his roof for 10 years. Think about it. Gambino was practically a father to him. Sure he was. I'd say Shisu was definitely a mother to him. We didn't really see all that much of her, but I'd probably say that's true. Gambino a father? Maybe. Maybe a certain type of abusive father. And he damn well slaughtered him. He's a father killer. But why? He looked after him, didn't he? Anyway, men who kill their fellows get hanged. We can't let him go. Guess it was too much of a burden, Gambino with his injury. We shouldn't have ever picked him up. 11 years ago, under that tree. I mean, I know Shisu picked him up, but would you guys, if you were just strolling out in the woods, ever just come across a tree full of dead people, which is unlikely to happen? But say you're in the Middle Ages, would you go and pick up a baby from that tree? Hell fucking no. Hell no. Bad things are bound to happen. Especially if you're a filler character like these guys. I mean, imagine a lot of women, like Shisu, would have the instinct to pick up that baby. It's just like a woman's maternal kind of bond with children, isn't it? They're one of their major things in life is to raise a child and look after children, so definitely understandable. He's an evil omen, a cursed kid who's nothing but bad luck. Guts makes his way out. Everyone's now in their armour. I don't know why these guys are all suited up in their armour. A little bit understandable, considering this guy got his arm sliced. But do we need this many men in armour suits just to deal with one kid? Quite funny, isn't it? Kind of a prelude to what a monster Guts ends up turning into. Battle and kind of physicality wise. As they're shooting their arrows. Oh, one gets him in the opposite side to the heart. I always used to thought I had two hearts because I used to beat on both sides, but I think that was just me feeling the beat of my left side on my right. And he falls off the horse. Whoa, whoa. Did you get him? Yeah, I saw him jerk. Any case, ain't no way he lived from this high up. But Gambino can't. Rest in peace now. This guy's face almost looks like a bit like Gambino's right there, doesn't it? Same kind of scowl. Can't rest in peace now. Good. Does he deserve to? Storm kind of erupting right now. Now this is a very interesting scene coming up here. I can't move. It's like it's not even my own body. Do I go from there to there? No, I think I go to slight store of my own body. I can't move. Yeah, I think I go from top to bottom here. My bad. Again, sometimes this goes against my instincts because I go left, which is the proper way with the Japanese, but I go left but bottom, and it should be left but top. Again, it's probably not the hardest scene to draw ever, but this is a really nice one, isn't it? Moon shining brightly, all the stars, clouds, just at the top of the mountain, and a passed out guts. I like the space, just the amount of space, and then just a small bit of guts in there. It kind of went with that line where he said it doesn't even feel like his own body, because again, most of the drawings is space. Oh, moon shining ever so brightly, man. I'm lost. Sorry, I'm cold. I lost too much. I lost too much blood while I was out. 2 broken ribs. Where am I going anyway? Would have been easier just to lie there and die like that, where there'd be nothing more. Here there's only bad stuff. So where? Here it is. A load of wolves attack him. I find this quite interesting. Did this happen in the anime? I think it might have, but I don't think it showed us what happened. I'm not 100% sure about that though. It's been a long time since I watched the early stages of the anime. Yeah, pack of wolves. Never fun. They're ruthless creatures. It's almost like he's inviting death with that smile, isn't it? Ooh. And they go in for the attack. Razor sharp teeth. It's over. Over. This is it. Wait. This is it. Over. Over. Did I read that right? It feels like I should be reading left to right there. I don't know. I don't know. Look at that. It literally just jumps right into his sword. Eh? His instinct to live, isn't it? Done that. Let's just tip this sword like this. And there it is, dead, lying on top of him. And another one jumps right onto the sword. Again, funny, isn't it? It's interesting. I've always found this scene very interesting. Because again, it just so happens that they jump into the direction where the sword's pointing. It's not like Guts is really doing anything to actually fight them off. But he's holding the sword, which is... Oh, I'm not sure what the word is. A symbol, I guess, a symbol of his wanting to live, him holding that sword. If he really wanted to die, he would drop the sword and just accept death, wouldn't he? But there's always been something I've been missing during this scene as well, and I don't know what it is. But I remember being very intrigued by it on the first read. As they're all woofing at him. Ugh. Ugh. I was crying. And another one jumps in. And now he's fighting back. slash that motherfucker. Oh, oh. And he just takes them all out. Again, we'll probably get used to this face. We'll get used to that face. Jeez. Right for his mouth. Oh, cut his snout off. Fucking hell. Oh, I got the bottom of it off as well. Fuck, didn't even notice. That is ruthless. Imagine being that dog. Living that dog. Wolf, I should say. Imagine. That's the thing I'm thinking of right now, to be honest. I think of how bad I feel for dogs. I love dogs. I like wolves as well. I've never like met any wolves or anything, but I've always liked them as a creature. I think a lot of men do in general, to be fair. But yeah, you can just imagine that happening and you feel horrible, don't you? Oh, I wish to never see it in person. But yeah, defeated all of them. Pretty ruthless feat, to be honest, even for a fully grown man. It's a ruthless feat for probably 3 grown men, to be honest, isn't it? Taking on a whole pack of wolves like that. Especially with no intention of living for the start of it. And there's more. And they fucking run away. Good idea. Good idea. And he just passes out. It would be a prime opportunity for those wolves to eat him right now. But they ran away. Gambino. And look who happens to stumble across us. Hey, look, he's just a kid. Is he alive? Yeah, but he's in pretty bad shape. Did he kill all these wolves? No way. Either way, he's got good luck getting found by us in the middle of the wilderness. Good luck with mercenaries like us? Oh yeah, Angus, Angus was saying he needed another man in his squad. Still though, what happened? An arrow wound? Who knows? Maybe he's a runaway slave. World's a strange place. Can't remember what I was going to say just now. Oh, no, I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it is quite funny, isn't it? This is another situation, almost like the start of the show or the manga, where Guts gets found by that tree by Gambino. He's been found yet again. It's quite funny. He's got the devil's luck and he's got such bad luck he brings it on to others, but he's also got a certain amount of good luck that whenever he really needs it, he does get found by people. You could say that's good luck. You could say that's bad luck on the people that's finding him as well, though, which is quite interesting. Gambino. And you really shouldn't think so fondly of this guy. I personally don't think. 4 years later. Now, I'm pretty sure this is where we start the anime, isn't it? Look at that. What is that? Is that like a horse's head? That horse's head is used as a battering ram. Pretty sure. Go! Make your way through. Whoever brings me the general's head gets all the rewards he wants. Look at this guy's jaw. Fucking hell. Here he is. I forget this guy's name. Bazuso, that's the one. Great design, isn't it? Again, almost looks like Jason from Friday the 13th. with those holes, almost looking like a bit of a hockey mask. I do love Jason. Friday the 13th movies aren't all that great. Very much not as good as their popularity and their success. Very much not as good. But still fun sometimes. It's Bazuso, the Grey Knight. Bazuso. Spelled incorrectly. I know that because that's how you spell my name. I don't think that's giving too much information away because what the hell did I just say? I don't think that's giving too much information away about me because I know a lot of people just from where I live with the same full name as me. So I imagine there's plenty more people in the world with the same full name as me as well. Yeah, cool ass design, isn't it? Again, almost kind of inspired by slashers. I think there's actually manga came out during the big popularity of slasher films, to be honest, like late 80s, early 90s. I think the real popularity for that was about in the 80s. Jesus. If anything, I do wish it was a little more gory. I can see like the insides of that. That's what I love about horror movies, seeing the practical effects and such like this. You mean Bazuso, who killed 30 men at once? I heard he killed a bear unarmed, sorry. What happened to the archers? They're still outside the castle gate. No one's gonna get past me. Anyone who wants their head smashed in, step right up. Ugh, what are you waiting for? Defeat him and make yourself famous. You call yourselves knights? Charge! Easy for you to say. I'm just a merc. Or a merc, sorry. Let him do it himself. Unbelievable. Oh? Oh, that creep that picked him up earlier wasn't the Band of the Hawk. For some reason I thought that was the Band of the Hawk. No. This is who he's with beforehand, isn't it? The little man. Does look a little here, doesn't he? Again, I think he's in his late-ish teens. Probably about 15, 16, I imagine. Maybe a little earlier. A little younger, sorry. Who knows? Who's that? Looks like a merc. Pretty young. Hey, look at that sword. Good grief. It's downright huge. Is that kid gonna swing that long sword around? Little punk showing off. The fool's gonna get himself killed. Guys having a laugh on the battlefield, are they? Bad idea. What is this? Oh, is that the holster? Or the where he puts the sword? Floppy. The floppy. Lad, are you saying you'll defeat Bazuso? How much? What? For Metalhead here, the 30-man killer or whatever. I'm a merc. Unlike you knights, I can't live on glory. I get paid. Got it? Very well. In the event you manage to kill him, I'll give you 5 pieces of gold. It's funny how they're just like, they're having like almost an auction, a deal right in front of all these guys. No one's moving, no one's fighting or anything. We're just currently just waiting to make a deal. Quite honourable. More honourable than most of the series. 10. 7. And not one more. Ah well. You'll regret this, kid. Getting your head knocked off for 7 gold coins. If he gets his head knocked off, he won't even get those 7 coins, so... A greenhorn brat like you on the battlefield must mean that your side is running out of proper soldiers. What does greenhorn mean? Not really sure. Never heard that expression. Or are they cowards who hide in the shadows of children? Here we go. What? What? But it is scenes like this that are better in the anime. just because of the voice acting. Like, this scene looks sick in the manga, but a little bit of voice acting would add quite a lot to this scene, wouldn't it? Which is why I like anime so much. Voice actors are top tier. But it's getting in close. Look at this. Again, you can really feel the direction. Whoa, so fast! How can he attack that fast? Ugh, look, look, Bazuso's being pushed back. Gah! Again, as simple as his design is, I love Bazuso's design. Just looks cool, sleek in a not sleek kind of way. What the? He cracks his axe. Ugh. And it cracks fully on his helmet. Sometimes you need a little bit of good luck. The devil's luck. As we smash him in the chest. Oh. That's all he's got to say. Oh. Wait. Oh, there's the first instance of the pitch black face. Not in the manga, but of Guts. In Guts' entity, this is the first time I've seen it. In his young age. We gotta give you a head. And that is, again, that's the only real issue I have with some of the gore in this. A lot of the time you can just see the blood, which probably would be a realistic case where you just mostly see blood, but sometimes I would like to see the insides of there, like the brain kind of like split in half, and some of the other things, as fucked up as that probably sounds to some of you guys. I would like to see that sometimes. This fucking eyeball getting pushed out from the pressure. Fucking hell. Whew. Look at this guy looking like RoboCop behind him. And that confidence in that face, man. And that's the end, is it? Fucking what the hell? I thought we had a fair while longer. But yeah, that is the end of this chapter. I will definitely be doing the next chapter as well. This episode, obviously, you guys will realise from the length of the episode, but that is a sick shot to end it off on, isn't it? Bazuso's half-dead face again. I wish we got a bit of brains or something that we could see. But sick shot to end it off on with Guts standing there, almighty. And it turns out, I think next episode we'll probably be meeting the Band of the Hawk in that case. And might as well just get right into it now. Yeah, I think this is another reasonably short chapter, isn't it? The Bazuso's dead body yet again. The Golden Age Arc, Chapter 4. Now, the enemy falters. Mop them all up. That's RoboCop. Guts just feeling a little bit of blood while he gets snuck up on by another big motherfucker. Not quite as big as Bazuso. Oh, I got him right in the arse. I think that's actually probably a side. But better hope that guy doesn't have a big gluteus, otherwise you haven't really damaged him at all. Whoa, the enemy's got some great ones too. Hey, do you recognise this this suit of armour? Who's stronger, you or him? There's no comparison, man. Right, Griffith? There is the classic Griffith hawk face. This castle's done for. Let's get out while we can. So what were the Band and the Hawk doing here? Were they part of this kingdom place then and trying... I'm not 100% sure. Or were they literally just watching? As we see the aftermath. Here's half a year's wages and the reward for this battle. Count it yourself. You were fabulous though. Luck or not, to think that young man like you against that Bazuso. Well, frankly, I'm shocked. How now would you like me to try... Sorry. Got a bit caught off by this motherfucker's face. How now would you like to try serving me officially? I wouldn't mislead you. I'll pay you 3 times what I've already paid you, and if you wish, even promote you to squire. A squire. I can't imagine that's a very high rank, is it? A knight's... it literally says right there. A knight's apprentice. It's nice of them to do that. Surely there's never been a mere merc. Sorry. A sheer merc of the likes of you. How about it? That's quite handsome for a knight, isn't he? The contract's up today, right? Looks like the fighting around here's done anyway. No, hold on. Why keep throwing yourself into dangerous battlefields? What about status, money, and security? Please, at least stay as my guest. Oh shit, you've done it now, motherfucker. Don't touch me! Yeah, again, I don't know if we got this scene in the anime, but imagine just seeing this without the explanation as to why he doesn't like being touched. It would just be like, you're a bit touchy, aren't you? I mean, all he did was... I think that might be the definition of touchy, isn't it? You'd be like, why the hell is he not like people touching him? And you'd never know. You'd never find out. Don't you ever touch me. I love that one. Love that look. Blasted little fool. Go and die like a dog on some battlefield then. I love this shot as well. Again, it's so simple, but it just shows the road from the broken, destroyed castle and fighting and battles to this road of just wandering through the nature. Oh, hey, somebody's coming. And obviously it's intentional. They could have literally just drawn the field. But no, they decided to make it a flowing shot from the battlefield to the pathway leading into this, almost leading into Bliss, leading us into the Band of the Hawk. Again, some of these fucking panels are poetic, aren't they? And that's just the ones I'm catching. Like, this is my first read through. Again, I'm pretty sure I might have read this chapter before, but not in any kind of massive detail or anything. I think that's guts right there, isn't it? But I'm understanding some of these, and again, this is one of my first ever manga, so I can imagine how much more of this and how much I'm missing as well of this this kind of imagery and such. This storytelling without any words. Oh, hey, somebody's coming. Huh? Oh, boy, Look, it's the guy who killed Bazuso yesterday. What's he doing here? He's an enemy, ain't he? That's nothing to us now. But I bet his pockets are well lined. He's got the reward for killing Bazuso. What once was lost is found, you know. How about it, Griffith? Is that Caucus? It looks slightly different, doesn't he? Slightly less annoying. Do as you will. Heh, heh. Alright, you guys, come with me. Oh? To go kill him? Caucus? What? What's so funny? Casca. Hey, here she is. You aren't up to killing him, Caucus. Ha, we'll see about that. I was sorry. I thought that was all one word. I was planning on killing Bazuso and getting famous myself one of these days. Think I'm just going to sit back and let this bastard we've never even heard of snatch that gold away? You'll die. She seems happy about that. Well, just watch. That Caucus. Are you sure about this, Griffith? Is that Jadao? Not 100% sure. The empty helmet of Griffith. Again, I'm not really sure what that's implying. Definitely implying something. Again, I'm just not smart enough to get it. Like I mentioned a minute ago, there's a few things I definitely won't get. Just my imagination? No, you're hearing a horse's footsteps. As Caucus rides into battle, trying to look badass. And he does, just because the artwork looks so good. But then you realise it's Caucus. Robbers? Go get him! Go get him, Dante! Who's Dante? Dante. Ugh. And motherfucker gets sliced. Whew. Oh, this guy's got 3 chains on his one. I mentioned that last reaction. I've never seen these as useful weapons. Never. They just seem so unreliable. And because their chain's so small as well, they can't even get that much momentum. Don't get me wrong, they can get a lot, and they're spiky as hell, so it'll still do a lot of damage, but if they were longer, and if they're heavier, just in general, just use a sword, man. Just use a sword. Like, the only thing you're doing with these is actually having a higher chance of missing. As I say that, guts get scraped by 1. I guess they think I've got 3, so that's 3 times as likely to hit. Maybe that's the logic behind it. As we fucking swipe off his arm. Yeah, it serves him right for using that weapon. If anyone knows, please tell me what kind of battle functions this has that other weapons don't have. What kind of advantage this has to using other weapons. If you guys know, please let me know. This guy is really strong. Hey, Dante and Errol are both down. Look at that. Caucus started this and now he's chickening out. Told you so. Casca, go take care of it. Hold on. Why me? It's Caucus's fault. Alright, fine. Just that one little look. That's the power that Griffith holds, isn't it? It's that one look. Hey, Riguel. That's definitely how you say that. I'm not going to try to say it again. Go get him. Why me? Caucus, man. Ah! It's hit by an arrow. Casca! Oh, was Casca wearing this helmet before in the anime? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Everyone watching up from the cliffs. Last introduction shot for Casca though. Here to help? Only because Griffith ordered me to. Almost looks like a beer barrel. Or a part of a beer barrel on top of her head. Stay back. Like, surely that bit in the middle must fucking... It's probably handy in battle. If you do get hit in the head, that kind of blocks it right there. But still, surely that must impair your vision a little bit, having a big block right here. That would definitely impair my vision a little bit. Although maybe because it is here, you wouldn't actually notice all that much. Because your eyes do actually... I remember watching this thing, your eyes do kind of forget sometimes things that are like right in the middle of your face. And you can kind of look past it. But still, that surely is not that handy. If you're trying to look right, for example, your left eye is going to be almost absolutely blind and you've only got your right eye to go off. Again, some of the logistics in battle and in war is just non-existent. Actually steams for him. Ching! Taken a bit aback by that. Casca sweating a little bit. What's going on here? Sorry guys. On random, so jeez, look at this fucking flurry. Casca defending. Getting Casca's on the back foot. And again, I've been put to shame a little bit, haven't I, by these weapons and these helmets. Although it just gets knocked off easy as that. But it did kind of save her a little bit there, didn't it? As it's revealed, that's actually a woman. As much as her hair looks exactly like yours, Guts, that is a woman. She's got a bit longer sideburns. Yeah, still look just as good in the manga, doesn't she? A woman? Huh. Bastard! Wow. Hey, look! Casca's being driven back. The only one of us who can beat her is Griffith. So strong, driving too hard. And she gets knocked down. I'm dead. The spear gets thrown. Here he is, Griffith. Again, Casca in a position like she's been a lot in this in Berserk, isn't it? Again, it just takes me back to when she met Griffith, what position she was in then, and again that position comes up a hell of a lot for her, doesn't it? Unfortunately enough, a constant reminder. Oh, god damn. Oh, damn, Griffith. Griffith! Griffith? Uh-huh. End of the road for you. Be careful. This guy's tough. Would you lower your sword? I guess not. Again, sometimes the anime just adds a little bit of je ne sais quoi to moments like these. Because again, I'm nowhere near the voice actor that Griffith has. Griffith's voice actor adds so much to the character of Griffith, in my opinion. It really kind of his character comes across even more with his voice actor, doesn't it? Because it perfectly portrays the type of guy he is. And again, that's something you just don't get with manga. But obviously, those voice actors have to go on the source material, so it should that should say that the story should be even much better than what the anime is if they got that from the manga and put it into the anime voice actor like that. If that makes sense, I don't really know if that made any sense, but Guts going in. Another thing about that I've noticed as well, Guts is always the attacker, isn't he? He's always the one jumping in first. As Griffith, sorry, looks like he's blocked that with ease in his very thin sword, and parries him off. What? Doing it with absolutely no effort, Griffith, isn't he? Or so it looks. So elegant. Yeah, you got guts. You got. He's quick. Hyena. All right, that's our Griffith. Wild, just one blow. And yep, Guts been knocked down. Amazing, with just one stroke. He was a fool, taking Griffith head on like that. Excuse me, who do you think Griffith put his life on the line for, anyway? Yeah. Well, funny enough, it wasn't you, Caucus. It was actually Casca. But I have a feeling it was neither. I think he just wanted to do it. I don't think he really cared about either of you two. Maybe a slight amount about losing his assets, maybe. But again, I think mostly he done this for himself, didn't he? If you don't know how deep the water is, don't jump in. Right, this was my mistake. Hell, say something, Griffith. You've made your point, Casca. Guts gets up. Griffith taken by surprise a little bit there. What's with this guy? Stand aside, Casca. Jeez. Love this shot. Again, not all too like this is another shot I love. Not all too much you can take from this one. But it's just a sick shot of two awesome characters, isn't it? Clenched fist. Again, just relaxed as fuck from Griffith. Anything but relaxed as fuck from Guts. Gah! Griffith! As Guts gets knocked out. I'm not sure what by. Just himself, maybe. Too much effort used. Look at his hair, so white. It's a little bit of a grey background. It's so white, it almost, very almost mixes in. But you can just, if you kind of go downwards like this, you can see the top of his head. Again, just shows how white and how pure his hair is. Pure, I say. It's a funny word to use, isn't it? I think Guts just got knackered as Griffith stands there victorious. And that is the end. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, I had read these last 2 chapters. I don't actually know if I did read this bit, to be honest with you. But I think for the foreseeable future, of course, except for that 1 chapter, I haven't read any more. So this should mark the kind of return of my actual kind of first reactions to the manga. But there were some awesome shots in today's chapters, wasn't there? Again, a lot of very almost cinematic shots that encapsulate a lot of the story, and with no words said. Like I mentioned, it's just fucking awesome drawing to be able to pull that off and make it not complicated or anything. Again, there's probably a fair few that I missed out on as well. Definitely let me know in the comment section if you did find any, and let me know what kind of page they're on, so I can have a little look back. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you, again, let me know what you guys thought about these chapters down in the comment section, and if you guys caught anything that I kind of missed out on. Again, some awesome moments of these the meeting of Griffith and Guts today. The Band of the Hawk. We didn't see Jadal, Pippin, or we saw Corpus, or what's his name? I always forget that boy's name. I can't remember, but yeah, the boy as well. We didn't see any of them today, but I have a feeling we'll be seeing them reasonably soon, which I do look forward to. Again, I'm very interested to see the early stages of how the anime kind of differs from the manga. Again, I stopped myself from reading the rest of the manga so I could watch it on the channel. So hopefully it was worth the wait. I think it definitely will be. Again, let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section though. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy the video, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. I'll be back on Monday with chapter 5 of the Golden Age arc, so if you can join me then, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.